welcome to my channel. This is Chanel with Gen Wealth Builders, and today I want to talk about a final expense coverage, funeral coverage, and what it is that you can expect and how it is that final expense coverage will help your family to take care of your funeral costs. And I'm an agent with Senior Life Insurance Company. And one of the things that I love about this particular carrier is that they have partnered up with Legacy Assurance. And if you've never heard of Legacy Assurance and you're not exactly sure how that fits, let me explain. One of the things about if you ever had to plan a funeral, and hopefully you haven't been in that situation, but there's really two big costs to funeral expenses. You have your casket, you have your monument, your headstone, and those three things itself, depending on the funeral home, could cost anywhere from $7,500 all the way up to say $8,500, $9,000. So that's just to get you into the ground. The other part of your funeral expenses comes into play when you're talking about your viewing, the embalming, the music, the flowers, pretty much everything in terms of the funeral service itself. And by the time you factor in the cost of the funeral service, your typical average funeral will run you anywhere from $10,000 all the way up to $15,000, depending on how big that service comes out. So the amazing thing of what Legacy does is that they are able to lock in the basic cost to get you buried into the ground. Your casket, your headstone, your vault, they're able to lock in that price for you at $2,750. So instead of your family having to pay normal market rates of between $7,000 to $9,000, they have that part of your coverage locked in at $2,750. So you have this huge chunk of the funeral bill knocked off for you. So now instead of paying $10,000 or $15,000 for your funeral, now your family only has to pay anywhere between $6,000 to $8,000. And that's kind of the main goal. So they're able to get that cost down for you so that the entire final expense policy doesn't go to the funeral home. Now some of it can actually go back to your family, which, is the main reason why we get life insurance coverage. The next thing that Legacy will do is they will help coordinate with your family to funeral homes within a 50-mile radius of you. And it will tell you where you could get the best member pricing so that you're able to have a really good service. And then it will also let your family know of the casket that was already pre-selected. And how is it pre-selected? You selected it. So they will give you a selection of 200 caskets, which is more than you'll find in Costco or any funeral home. And they will ship the casket to you, or if you choose to have an urn, they will ship the urn to you. That's already been taken care of by your family. I unfortunately have been in those situations where not only are you having to deal with the coordination, the music, and the flowers and everything else, but just thinking about taking care of that casket and picking it out can be, it just brings on a fresh onset of grief. So to have all of that taken care of ahead of time is a huge burden taken off your family. So, and on top of that, what they also allow you to do is based off of your membership, based off of that, you're able to add 4 additional family members at no extra cost to have the same discounted funeral services as you. So if you would like to know more about this program, if it's available in your area, and how we could pair it up with a great insurance coverage to go with it, feel free to give me a call. You could contact me at Chanel@genwealthbuilders.com. I'll have the link down below in the description, or you can visit my website, genwealthbuilders.com, and we could set up a schedule to do a personalized insurance consultation for you and your family. If you have any questions about anything that I went over, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. Until next time, have a great day.